Hello everyone, welcome back to our Power BI channel. Under this playlist guys, we will only able to see Power BI related updates. So on March 2023 guys, Microsoft has introduced one more latest feature in Power BI, which name is On Object Interaction. So with the help of this feature guys, we can easily change the fields through visuals and we can also play with formatting easily. So before move to the practical guys, firstly we will learn how to enable this feature. So if you guys has not updated your Power BI yet, so I would request please update your Power BI. Just uninstall it and download and install it again. So firstly you need to go here on file section and here you guys can see this option which is options and settings. So you need to click on this options and setting button and after that guys you guys can see this gear option. So you need to click on this gear option. And here guys you can see this feature which name is preview feature. So you need to click on this preview feature. And let me scroll it down and here you guys can see the new feature of Power BI which name is On Object Interaction. So you need to check this button and click OK. And once you click OK guys, so it will gives you this pop-up. So these changes will take effect only after you restart the application. So you need to restart this application and open it again. So guys, I have already restarted this application. And now here you guys can see some major changes. Here is no visualization pane after the update. All the visuals we are seeing here in ribbon section. And here you guys can also see the canvas size page is also increased. And now let's go to the practical page and understand this new feature. So let's suppose guys I want to create one pie chart where I want to see country wise sale. So I will simply go here and take pie chart from here. And once I double click on this pie chart, so you guys can see along with this pie chart a new pane is appear here. And if I want to add fields from here, so you don't need to go expand this table and click field from here. So if I click here on add data, so here you guys can see the same table. You don't need to go here and drag and drop the fields. I will simply take the fields from here, let's say country. So here you guys can see in legend section country has selected. And now I want to add the values. So I will simply click here on add data and from here guys I will simply take this sales field. So here you guys can see our pie chart has created. So after the update guys, we don't need to go here in field pane and select the fields from here. You guys can directly select the fields from here. And we have many more changes guys. You guys can do here in just one click. Let's suppose you want to change the visual from here. So you don't need to go here on visualization pane. You simply click here on this drop down and you guys can change the visual from here. And let's suppose guys I want to change the title of this visual. So what I need to do, I will go here on this graph visual and simply do double click. And from here guys, you guys can change the title. So you don't need to go here on general view and change the title. You guys can directly change the title from here. Let's say country wise sales. And let's suppose guys, if you want to change the font style or you want to increase the text size and you also want to change the alignment, so you don't need to go here in any tab. You simply hover your mouse on title and do right click. We guys can see all the settings. Like if you want to change the alignment, so simply go here on alignment button and click on middle. And from here guys, I will change the font style. And I will also increase the size of this text. And if you want to play with other formatting part, so do simply right click here. And you guys can also change the color of background and text. So I will click here on blue color. And for this background guys, I will take gray. So in this way guys, you guys can play with this visual. So after the update guys, you don't need to go here on format pane. You guys can simply make the changes from here under this visual. And now let's talk about this next feature. So this feature name is add or remove visual elements. So let me click here on this button. So here guys you can see the same options which we are able to see in format pane like x-axis, y-axis and some other features. And now let me click on this visual. So let's suppose guys, I want to change the color of these bars. So for selecting this bar graph, I will do double click on bars. So once I select these bar guys, you need to press right click. And here you guys can see this option of fill. And from here guys, you guys can change the colors of these bars. So here you guys can see our bar color has changed. So if I press again right click, so here you guys can see we have one more option which name is add data labels. So here you guys can see data label has added here, and you can also play with this data label. Do right click and change the formatting. Let's say increase the size of this data label. So after the update guys, you don't need to go here in format tab. You guys can directly do the formatting of your visuals. And you can also change the visuals from here. You can select any of the visuals from here. So I hope guys now you are clear with this update. So we have many more changes in this update guys, so you guys can explore more yourself. And now let's move towards the next update of Power BI. So Microsoft has also introduced one more latest feature in Power BI, which name is Apply All Slicer button and Clear All Slicer button. So let me remove this visual first. So before understand this Apply Slicer feature guys, I will take 2-3 slicer here. So here is the slicer visual guys. And from here guys, I will simply drag and drop this country column. And now I will take one more slicer from here. And from here guys, I will add products. So let me rearrange the slicers. And now I will add one more and last slicer here. And here guys, I will take states. So as we know guys, this dashboard is interactive. If I click here on China, so our whole report is filtered with China. If I click cake here, so our whole report is filtered with cake product. So let's suppose guys, we want to filter out our report with 3 slicer. Let's say product is bread, country is India, and state is Delhi. So earlier what we used to do guys, we need to press Ctrl click and select one by one slicer like bread, India, and state is Delhi. Here is no cells in Delhi, so I will select Maharashtra from here. And once we selected the slicer step by step, so our whole report will filter according to the slicer. But after the update guys, apply all slicer selection. This feature allows you to make slicer selection and the report visual only update. Once you finish the make all slicer selection, then your report will interact. Before this guys, your report will not interact. And now let's check with this practical. So let me unselect this all the slicer. And now I will go here on insert. And here you guys can see the button option. So if I expand this button option guys, so here you guys can see 2 latest features, which is apply all slicer and clear all slicer. So I will take both the buttons together. So firstly I will select apply all slicer. So here is the button guys, let me drag and drop it here. And again I will go here on buttons, and this time I will select clear all slicer. So both the buttons are here guys. So here you guys can see Maharashtra has selected. So let me uncheck this. And now let's understand this feature. Let's suppose if I select this apply all slicer button. So you need to press Ctrl click, and now this feature has selected. And let's suppose if I click here on bread guys, so here you guys can see nothing has interact. And under this country slicer guys, I will take this India. And again you guys can see nothing has changed here. And now this time I will select Maharashtra. That means nothing has interact because I have applied this button apply all slicer. And now I will press this button with Control button. So I will select apply all slicer. So here we guys can see our whole report is filtered with current selection. So with the help of this feature guys, we can select multiple slicer, and unless we finish the selection guys, our report will not interact. And let's suppose guys, if you want to clear out all the filters together, so you simply need to click here on Control click all slicer. And once you done that guys, you guys can see all slicer has removed. So these are the two main latest updates of Power BI. So the first one is on object interaction and the second update is apply all slicer and clear all slicer button. So I hope guys now you are clear with all the updates of Power BI. So stay connected with us for such kind of updates. And those who wants to learn free Power BI from scratch, so here we have this free YouTube channel guys, which name is Power BI Full Course by Shubham. And under this 50 tutorials guys, I have explained each and every concept in detail. And we have a separate playlist of DAX functions. So you guys can easily learn Power BI from scratch. And those who are visit first time on this channel, please kindly hit the like and subscribe button. And don't forget to press this bell icon guys, else you will miss an update. And for the job seekers guys, we have this free Telegram group where I'm keep posting latest Power BI jobs opening, as well as you will also find some latest interview question and answers. So you don't need to pay anything to anyone for jobs and trainings. But if you still think you require paid training sessions guys, so I am also providing one-on-one paid training sessions. And from day 1 class guys, I prepare for you interview rounds and I will also teach some advanced scenarios. And for the free learners guys, we have this free YouTube channel. So keep learning and keep growing and stay connected with us for more updates. Thank you so much guys for your more love and support. Thank you so much.